Hello and welcome back to Bloodborne Part 61, and in this part we are taking care of business.
Taking care of business every day.
Taking care of business
every way.
So we're going to be jumping around just a little bit like we have been. I do love jumping around in this game. It keeps things fresh. We still haven't bought the Chief Hunter emblem even when we don't need it anymore. Oh look, it's Eileen's gear.
Doesn't that mean that she's dead?
Oh yeah, she died a long time ago.
Okay.
Do I want the cannon? Do I want to buy it?
It does do 200 points of damage natively.
Lavish use of quicksilver bullets. Ridiculous weight. My kind of weapon.
So are you gonna actually go and upgrade the cannon?
Okay, so that should tell a lot about the usefulness of the cannon. First and foremost, heavy blast radius. Yes! Second thing is really long cooldown.
Okay. I got a question though. Can you fire the cannon if you don't have enough blood echoes for quicksilver for it? Because the first shot that you did apparently expended 12.
That's right.
Quicksilver.
You do need to have at least 12 quicksilver in your usable inventory to fire one cannon shot. Yes.
All right.
And the same goes for any weapon that requires, well, more than one quicksilver bullet. You have to have the minimum number of quicksilver bullets per shot.
Constable's gloves.
The constable. We're going to go visit the law enforcement of this rather lawless place, the constabulary. Ignoring all of you fools, because you all can go fuck yourselves, in all honesty. You and your sex, too.
At least they're not aggressive towards you.
They can be? I think I got lucky. Alright, going...
Roses.
Oh yeah, going to Murder Town. Ouch. Johnny, I swear to God, if you take me down with your gun and coming down there and ripping out your esophagus.
That is a beautiful fucking screenshot.
The clouds up ahead kind of remind me of the James and the Giant Peach climax in Nightmare Clouds, if you know what I'm talking about, Gerda.
I have seen James and the Giant Peach, but I don't remember most of it.
Do you remember the end of it? It was only the best part.
No, I do not remember the end of it.
It's when James looked in the sky at the Nightmare Cloud Rhino and said, "I'm not afraid of you anymore." So there.
But I didn't think that was actually the point of James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, of course. Because when you're thinking about a giant peach that eventually rots on top of the Big Apple in New York City, of course you're thinking about a Nightmare Avenge Myself plot.
So we went into the Hunter's Nightmare, and we went a little bit through the blood marsh. We dodged ourselves some tick women, and then we activated a lamp just so that we could go back into Chalice Land.
Yes, because now that we have activated the Nightmare Church shortcut, we can just warp back there.
Cloud.
Yes, Mr. Gerda?
Off camera, you were telling me that you were going to start doing those magical edits that you were telling me about beforehand.
Well, yeah, but not on the bosses. The bosses are the best. The bosses are the best part of this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll edit the crap out of the non-boss shit because fuck that crap. And these guys are not so tough anymore. Yeah, you're difficulty 3. I'm a level fucking 100, motherfucker.
102.
102, even better. Ow. Son of a bitch. I will show you.
You're pretty late on your pistol shots there.
It's a good thing they still take damage on every shot. Although I kind of wish I had the repeater pistol, so I would be dealing that much more damage even if I missed the timing. Just go to sleep, fat man. I'm sending you all back to sleep.
Lullaby for Our Princess is still a very good animation.
Yes, it is. Very touching. Very cry. Makes tears. It makes my brain cry. Oh, my fat buddies. Oh, I love you guys.
20,000 blood echoes.
Yay.
So, what we could have done is gone and killed the Madden boars and gotten actually more blood echoes doing that.
We could have. Yeah, the boars in Murgo's Loft of the Nightmare of Mensis, if you kill all 3 of them while you have all the Mooners equipped, that's 50,000 blood echoes. And there are only 3 of them. Okay, now I'm digging deep into my memory now. I think what happened was I accidentally opened the wrong dungeon. So now we're in the right dungeon or something. See, the boss door is already open, silly.
Apply a fetid curse to it.
I am searching. Okay, I believe I am currently exploring a dungeon that I did not clear out yet. Oh, wait, no, there's a boss door here. Alright, time for another boss. It's the beast-possessed soul again.
The beast-possessed soul.
The beast-possessed soul. He's just as doofy as the last time you fought him. Because he's all by his fucking
mostly
self.
because he's the Capra Demon.
He can take shit out. Dum. I'm not saying you're gonna kill these guys all the time, just most of the time.
For a moment there, it looked like you had actually severed his leg from his body.
God damn it! I was on the wrong side.
Yeah, his back was on the pillar. You weren't gonna be able to this room on that angle. Yes,
depending on his posture. And fire. He always swings.
Visceral.
He always swings 5 times when he starts doing that, and I usually end up shooting him on his 5th swing. Don't you taunt at me! I'm gonna go in and steal your goods.
Level 4 blood gem.
Because the only reason why we're here is not for the bosses. It's for the goodies that the bosses are guarding, especially in the subsequent layers of the dungeon. Because thanks to the powers of online and your incremental milestones in progress, eventually you too will be able to find the ideal grinding locations for the ritual materials you need. But first
we're not even going for the ritual materials. We're just slowly making progress through the challenge dungeon again.
Steady progress is still progress indeed. Ha! Bet he didn't see it coming. Neither will you! Except you did. Stupid doggies. No barking. No crying. I have no treats for you.
Ow.
He got the whole wind-up swing and everything! You look scary.
Not really. Just, large.
They look like he looks like he's soaked in blood right now, actually. Which is something I've never really thought of when I've looked at these particular Yargul characters. Palette swaps, anyway. These guys are basically palette swaps.
Alright, so what is this item?
More Quicksilver. We are approaching our target momentarily, because as you may recall, the last time we went through the Hypergene Gal spawn point, we did not actually go out the front door. That was the way we went out dead ahead. But if you go down here, there's a special surprise waiting for you.
Is it this Blood Idol? Oh, it's an ambush of Blood Idol hunters that are summoning thunderbolts at you because they have floor traps.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Here they come.
These are members of the Vile Blood, right?
These actually are members of the Yargul Church or whatever. These are Blood Idol hunters that protect the Yargul and all of its nightmare madness. Okay, and they successfully killed me, so good for them.
Well, Oh yeah, it's 3 units, and they're each of different classes, and they have a home field defensive advantage.
They even have fat bodyguards.
Not really. The Yargle brutes are not actually a member of their club.
Brute. Come at me, beast. Well, let's try that one more time. Just one more time, because these guys are beatable. It's just this fight can get pretty clusterfucky, which is why I'm going after you first. Fuck yourself.
Well, he actually has a pretty interesting weapon. It's an extended longsword.
I'm trying to remember what he has. I think he has one of these guys has a cannon, by the way. You definitely want to watch out for the cannon. You want to watch out for the tiny Tonitrus too, because that's what's sending that lightning bolt after me.
Ah, it's not a four trap.
Nope, it's an on-the-go trap. Ideally, you want to lure these guys out to here so that at least if you die, you don't have to risk getting killed in order to get your blood echoes back. You also don't want any of the non-hunter creatures still in the fight with you, because that is just an unnecessary hazard.
Yeah, I don't like getting stabbed with pitchfork either, Cloud.
Half-Naked Man is using the Beast Claw.
It is actually pretty furious. Yes, furious.
Give me your brains! Die!
Well, you're not going for the brains, you're going for your lungs with that kind of strike.
Ow, stupid cane. Give me my health, asshole. Don't. Oh boy. Okay, give me credit. Give me credit.
Nope.
I don't know if it counted. We are about to find out. Okay, so hypothetically, there's only one of them left, because I think I got the kill. I'm pretty sure I got the kill.
But you didn't get blood echoes for it.
I didn't, because you can't. Right, because you can't get awarded. Only bosses can award you blood echoes after you've died. But I guess Hunter is never alone. Yeah, goddamn right. I guess they do that so that if you do end up in a simultaneous strike situation against a boss, that at least you don't have to fight the boss again. But these guys are practically mooks, so it's okay if I have to redo them.
Welcome.
Not to mention, I'm so fucking over leveled that they go down pretty fast. The only difficulty is that there are 3 of them.
I'm questioning why you're not actually spending any more points into endurance, because yeah, getting additional damage is almost always a good thing, but at some point you should come to the realization that getting additional attacks, especially if you're able to put them into a stun lock scenario, is usually better than just raw damage numbers.
Yes, you are right. The problem is, well, first of all, I already leveled up my endurance in order to gain an additional attack. I can attack 6 times with my saw cleaver, and at the beginning of the game, you can only attack 5 times. So you have to get a lot of endurance points in order to get just one additional attack.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I'm mostly concentrating on my attack, because at least I get to keep the damage as long as I still can attack. But I have done high endurance runs. Any of the attributes except maybe for Arcane. I would argue that Arcane is probably the worst stat to concentrate on in this game, but pretty much all the other ones will give you an advantage in battle as long as you know what you're doing.
He attempted spar to kick you into a well, but there wasn't a well behind you.
Okay, so allow me to clarify. I am in. I believe I am in. Yes. The standard.
I think this is the fetid lower Thumerian Chalice layer 2.
If it's the lower Thumerian Chalice, it's the difficulty 3 Thumerian Chalice dungeon. I think it's the standard one. It could also be the root one. And then, yes, as long as you spawn at the layer 2 spawn point, you will continue to find Ritual Blood 4 off of the Snatcher that is waiting at the bottom of this ladder here.
Okay.
And you can also try your luck on the Snatcher that's just a little further down the hall down there, because he also drops Ritual Blood 4. You want to get Ritual Blood 4 from reliable locations like this, and I highly recommend you guys do the same. Scream for me.
And visceral.
Up your cloaked ass.
Alright, so that's 3 Ritual Blood 4s that we picked up.
Quick, we need more Bold Hunters, Mark. we're almost
4 Ritual Blood 4s.
we're almost there. We need like fucking 13 of these. Or wait, do I have it? I think
That's
I
9.
I think I have it. We got it! We can end in the next part. We are that much closer to opening the Loran Chalice for the bastards. That will get us to the super secret hidden boss.
Alright then.
Stay tuned, everyone.